Okay, let's dive in. Think about the market right now. I mean, it's just saturated, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Everywhere you look, there are tons of options, great products even.
But quality alone isn't enough anymore.
Mm.
It feels like the real fight now is for genuine connection, authenticity.
Exactly. You can't just shout the loudest. You need to connect to whisper something relevant, directly to the individual.
And that really brings us right to our topic today. Marketing one-to-one, sometimes called relational marketing or personalized marketing.
That's the one.
So our mission for this deep dive is basically to give you a shortcut. We'll look at where this idea came from, how digital tech totally transformed it, and crucially, the actual financial impact it has. We've got a great set of sources lined up.
It really is a huge shift in thinking, moving away from those big, broad segments like everyone aged 25, 34.
Right, those old buckets.
Yeah, towards really tailoring the experience for each person. And what's kind of amazing is this idea, it's older than you might think, much older than the tech that makes it easy now.
Way older. The people who really formalized it were Don Peppers and Martha Rogers back in 1993.
1993. Wow.
Yeah, with their book, The One-to-One Future. Think about the tech back then. Dial-up, clunky databases.
Right. So their vision of truly individual marketing, it must have seemed almost like science fiction, utopian.
Totally theoretical.
But fast forward to today, with all the data we have and consumers who frankly expect relevance instantly, well, now it's not just a nice idea. It's pretty much necessary. The technology finally arrived.
So let's break down the original mechanics they laid out.
Yeah.
Because these 4 pillars they defined, they're still like the bedrock of any good 1.1 strategy today. What are those steps?
It's actually quite elegant in its simplicity. First pillar, identify. You have to know who each customer is individually, not just a number.
Okay, know the person. Makes sense.
Second, differentiate. And this isn't just demographics. It's about their value to your business, sure, but also their specific needs. What makes them tick? What problems do they have?
So it's deeper than just female, lives in California. It's profitable customer, needs help with X.
Precisely. Then third, interact. You have to engage with them. And crucially, every interaction is a chance to learn more, to refine your understanding. It's a constant feedback loop.
A learning loop.
Yeah.
Okay. Identify, differentiate, interact. What's the payoff? The 4th pillar.
But that's where you get to personalize. Based on everything you've learned in the first 3 steps, you tailor the products, the services, the messages just for them. And it only works if you do the first 3 right. You can't fake personalization.
And this isn't just some abstract theory, right?
Yeah.
It's grounded in some serious academic thinking, financial and even psychological.
Absolutely. Thinking about pillar 2, differentiating by value, that links straight to customer lifetime value, CLV.
CLV,
Yeah.
the big one.
It really is, because the research, folks like Gupta and Lehman have shown this, keeping a customer you already have is, well, up to 5 times cheaper than constantly chasing new ones.
5 times. Wow. Okay, that number always jumps out. Why is keeping customers so much more efficient?
Think about the cost of acquisition CAC. Ads, sales teams, marketing campaigns. It all adds up, and it's getting more expensive. If you focus on keeping the good customers you have happy and engaged, which 1.1 marketing helps you do.
You spend less on that endless chase for new leads.
Exactly. You cut down churn, you make revenue more predictable, it shifts your whole financial model towards loyalty, which, relationship marketing theorists like Barry and Granruse were talking about decades ago.
Makes perfect sense financially. But what about the customer side? Why do we like personalized stuff so much? Our sources mentioned neuromarketing. Daniel Kahneman's work.
Right. Kahneman's insights into decision-making are super relevant here. Basically, personalization reduces cognitive friction.
Cognitive friction.
It just means it makes it easier to think, easier to decide, less mental effort required from the customer.
Okay, give me an example. Friction versus no friction.
Sure. Imagine landing on a generic website.
Yeah.
Thousands of products, menus everywhere. You have to click around, filter, search. It's high friction. You're doing all the work.
Yeah, overwhelming sometimes.
Now imagine getting an email that knows what you looked at last time. You click, and boom, you're on a page with maybe 3 things, all relevant, maybe even in your preferred color or size. That's low friction. Easy decision. Your brain likes that.
Okay. Less work equals more satisfaction.
Got it.
So the theory's solid. But how do companies actually do this for, millions of people? That's where the modern digital toolkit comes in, right?
Absolutely. And the foundation is data, specifically understanding the difference between a CRM and a CDP.
Okay, CRM, we know, customer relationship management, tracks interactions. What's a CDP? customer data platform.
Exactly. And the difference is crucial. Your CRM is great for your sales team, tracking calls, emails, support tickets. It's a record of direct engagement.
Right.
A CDP is designed to pull in data from everywhere. Your website clicks, your app usage, what they bought in store, social media interactions, maybe even third-party data, and stitch it all together into one single unified profile for that individual customer in real time.
So it connects the dots that the CRM might miss.
Precisely. And that unified view is what lets you move beyond those old, clunky segments. We're not just talking age and location anymore.
We're talking hyper-individualization.
You got it. We're looking at behavioral data, what pages did they linger on, psychographic, what motivates them, contextual, are they on their phone right now, is it raining where they are, stuff like that.
Which allows for dynamic personalization,
Yeah.
not just hi, first name in an email.
Right. It's showing them the right offer, the right product, the right message based on who they are and what they're doing right now.
And that level of relevance pays off. McKinsey found personalization can bump revenues by 10, even 15%.
That's a huge number just for being relevant. It shows relevance isn't just nice, it's basically currency.
And you can't do that manually for millions. You need tech.
Intelligent automation is key. Tools like HubSpot, Salesforce Marketing Cloud, Adobe Experience Cloud, they're the engines running these personalized experiences at scale.
And looping back to Peppers and Rogers' Interact pillar,
Yeah.
the customer has to be involved, right?
Right.
It needs feedback.
Yes, absolutely. You have to see the customer as a co-creator of value. Actively ask for feedback, use things like Net Promoter Score, NPS, to see how loyal they are, listen to what they're saying on social media. If you personalize everything but then ignore their feedback, the whole relationship falls apart.
Okay, let's talk hard numbers.
Yeah.
The ROI. We know it feels right. We know the tech exists. But what's the financial proof? What stats really make the case?
Well, the retention figures from Bain & Company are just eye-popping. They found that increasing customer retention by just 5%
It's just 5%.
can boost your company's overall profits by anywhere from 25% to a staggering 95%.
Oh, 25 to 95% profit increase from a 5% retention bump? That's massive.
It really reframes where marketing efforts should focus, doesn't it? Compare that to squeezing out tiny gains from generic ads.
Totally. And it ties right back into that CLV thing.
Exactly. Harvard Business Review found customers who get personalized experiences, their customer lifetime value can be up to 3 times higher. It's not just one sale, it's a stream of value over time.
And customers vote with their wallets. Epsilon found 80% are more likely to buy if the experience is personalized.
80%. It's what people expect now. And interestingly, it can even save money on the operational side, too.
How so?
Gartner research shows that automating these personalized campaigns can cut the operational costs of marketing by up to 30%. So better results, more loyalty, and lower costs. It's a win-win-win.
Okay, let's ground this with some real-world examples. Who's doing this well at scale? Amazon feels like the classic case.
Oh, for sure. Their recommendation engine is legendary. It's not just based on what you bought, but what people like you bought. Super sophisticated. McKinsey estimates those recommendations drive something like 35% of their total sales.
A third of their business from predicting what you want next. Incredible.
Spotify's another great one, especially for retention. Things like your personalized Discover Weekly playlist or the end-of-year Wrapped campaign.
Yeah, everyone loves rap.
They make the service feel sticky, indispensable. And the data shows it works. They boosted retention by 30% with features like that.
Starbucks too, right, with their app.
Yep, personalized offers based on your history, maybe the weather, your location. That boosted their CLV by 21% in 3 years. They know when you like your latte.
Even in niche areas like beauty, Sephora.
Yeah, they used AI for personalized beauty recommendations. Think matching foundation to skin tone via the app, suggesting complementary products. Result: an 11% lift in conversions.
So the common thread is obviously the tech backbone. Advanced CRM, sure, but also those personalization platforms like Optimizely or Adobe Target, and definitely AI and machine learning doing the predictive heavy lifting.
You simply cannot do this effectively at scale without that kind of technology stack. It's table stakes now.
But with all this power comes responsibility, right?
Yeah.
This hyper-focus raises some pretty serious challenges, ethically and structurally. Let's talk ethics first. Privacy.
Non-negotiable. With regulations like GDPR in Europe and CCPA in California, you absolutely have to be transparent. You need explicit consent. You can't just scrape data sneakily.
It's about trust. Fundamentally, If you abuse that data,
You destroy the very relationship you're trying to build. It backfires completely. Forget the fines, you lose the customer.
which brings up the infamous creepiness factor, that feeling when an ad follows you around too closely.
Yeah, that fine line between helpful and, well, creepy.
Yeah.
Accenture found 41% of people feel uncomfortable when personalization feels too intrusive.
41%, that's a lot.
It is. Helpful is suggesting hiking boots after you searched for tents. Creepy is showing ads based on a private conversation you had. You cross that line, trust is gone.
Okay, so ethics and trust are paramount. What about the internal structural hurdles for companies trying to do this?
One of the biggest is often just getting the data connected, that omni-channel experience, where it's seamless whether you're online, in-app, or in-store.
Yeah, that's the dream.
It's hard. Data often lives in silos, old systems that don't talk to each other. Stitching that together for a truly unified view is a major technical challenge. And then there's the talent gap.
Finding the people who can actually build and manage these complex data models.
Exactly. Data scientists, AI specialists, they're in high demand and short supply. That's a real bottleneck for many organizations.
Looking ahead, though, the trend seems unstoppable. Hyper-personalization, powered by generative AI.
That really feels like the next frontier. Imagine AI creating truly unique content, unique offers, maybe even unique product variations for every single person in real time.
A segment of one, truly realized.
It's the ultimate scaling of the original Peppers and Rogers vision, potentially.
So, wrapping this all together,
Mm.
for someone listening wanting to start or maybe improve their 1.1 efforts, what are the key takeaways? What should they do first?
My advice is always, start small. Don't try to boil the ocean. Pick one channel, maybe one customer segment. Run a pilot program. Test personalized abandoned cart emails, for instance. Measure the results. Learn.
And build on that success. What's next?
Prioritize trust. Always. Be upfront about data use. Ask permission clearly. Offer real value in return. And make opting out easy. That transparency is key.
Makes sense. Build trust, deliver value, and the tech piece.
If you're serious about scaling this, you likely need to invest in that foundational tech we talked about, especially a customer data platform, a CDP. Getting that unified data view is usually the critical step to unlock true personalization potential.
This has been fascinating.
Yeah.
It really feels like the core message is unavoidable now. Customers don't want to be just a number anymore. They expect, maybe even demand, to be treated as an individual, to be at the center of their own unique experience.
Absolutely. That authentic personalization, that relevant whisper, that's what cuts through the noise today.
Companies that really get this right aren't just boosting sales, they're building loyalty, resilience, basically future-proofing themselves.
Couldn't agree more. It's about building valuable customer communities, not just transactions.
Okay, so final thought to leave our listeners with, especially thinking about that AI-driven future. Our sources pointed out something critical. AI models learn from data, and if that data has biases baked in.
The AI can actually replicate and even amplify those biases.
Exactly. So if the future of 1.1 marketing is this hyper-personalization driven by AI, the big question becomes, how do companies make sure they're not just scaling unfairness? How do they ensure they're actively auditing their algorithms so they treat every customer equitably, not just reinforcing existing market biases?
That's a huge question. Balancing that incredible personalized efficiency with genuine fairness and equity, that's probably going to be the major challenge for marketers in the coming decade.
Something crucial to keep in mind as this evolves, a really important point to end on.